Great is the Lord and greatly to be praised. His to be feared above all gods. We rise, we shine, we give God the glory on this wonderful, gorgeous, and wonderful Monday morning. And I hope, I trust, our prayer is that whoever you are, wherever you are, you might be blessed by a word from the Lord even on this morning. I want to share a word of affirmation and confirmation with you this morning. It comes to us out of Psalm 30, and the verse is number 5. And you are familiar with this particular poignant verse. It says, his anger is but for a moment. His favor is everlasting. Weeping might endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. I love the sound of it. Joy comes in the morning. If you needed a tag for this one, it would be joy is coming. Joy is coming. Listen, beloved, this is one of those wonderful promises that we have from God, that no matter how dark your night is, and night is this time in your life where you can't see. Everything is kind of opaque. You cannot really understand, comprehend. You're discombobulated. You are miffed about what is happening, what is going on in your life and in the life of other people. It's one of those times in your life where you just cannot see. It's hard to see at night because there is no illumination. There is no revelation. So God offers this promise to all of us who are the children of God, that even if God is angry, he's angry but for a moment. God is more merciful than he is angry, because if God stayed angry all of the time, none of us would be present even right now. His anger is but for a moment. His favor is everlasting. And that's my testimony this morning, that his favor is everlasting. Even when he's angry, he still do you some favors. Even when he is angry, he's still taking care of you. Even when he's angry, he's waking you up in the morning, starting you on your merry way. And then he comes to the point where he offers the promise to us. He said, weeping might endure for a night. You might have to cry. You might be crying right now. You might be weeping over your sad situation. You might be weeping over a grave. You might be weeping over your finances. You might be weeping over your marriage. You might be weeping over some personal circumstances in your life. But he says, but joy. We're going in another direction now. But joy. The power of praise. But joy. The insulating power of Jesus Christ. But joy, this intangible feeling of expectation and hope. But joy, the thing that causes you to rejoice over and over and over again, that gives you a good feeling on the inside, euphoria in your very spirit. But joy comes in the morning. What you mean in the morning? Well, God gonna turn on the lights in a minute. God gonna bring revelation. God is gonna bring illumination to this season that we find ourselves in. There is a bright side somewhere, and the song says, don't you stop until you find it, because there's a bright side somewhere. Here comes joy. Keep saying that in your spirit, no matter how dark it is. Here comes joy. Say it to your neighbor, say it to your family members. Here comes joy. Scream it on the rooftop. Here comes joy. Moreover, own it in your spirit, because if you don't have the spirit of expectation, you don't have the spirit of hope, because here comes joy. To the next time, God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. If it ain't your word, shoot it to somebody who need a word. If you care, you will share. Here comes joy.